Yo, yo, yo. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Max&JuanCast live stream show with, of course,
Bro, I got to put something on real quick, bro.
oh, no.
I mean, obviously, that was a fucking dot, but I don't even want
Fly, Eagles, fly.
There's nothing wrong with taking 3 points, bro. Moral of the story, kids out there, when you get to the 5-yard line, just kick a field goal, bro. It'll help.
Why? You have
Saying?
Greg Ward for that, bro.
Yeah. Fucking Philly special only works once, bro. They got to build a fucking statue of Greg Ward and Jalen Hurts being blanketed.
I honestly forgot, Max, that you had to wear that. I honestly forgot. You fucking shocked me when you put it on. That is hilarious. You got the Kyle Shanahan vibe going.
I figured I'd be the Eagles' daddy. At least I have the daddy fit. So, I mean, I'm sure Joey's smiling, fucking guy. But I'm still winning, bro. At least I got that.
You got that going.
If it ended today, I'd be the winner. But I'm just saying, I'm still picking games good. One had a good week. He was 12-4. I was 11-5, and I got fucked. Thanks, Seahawks. Thanks, Chargers.
Look, I got a couple ones that went good for me. The Seahawks game, I picked the Titans.
But you don't pick upsets, bro. I picked the Panthers. I picked them.
You did pick that one.
I almost picked the Ravens, bro. But
imagine if I would have just stuck with the Raiders.
Imagine you a hoe. You don't even bet.
I'll be tired right now.
I got the heart, bro. I got heart.
Oh my goodness. Well, if you guys are new to the channel, man, go ahead and hit subscribe. Right here at the Max&JuanCast, we got bets going on, and as you guys can see today, Max lost the bet with our special guest,
Niner gang,
with our special Niner guest last week with Joey, our resident Niner fan, longtime friend of ours. Him and Max made a bet. Obviously, the Eagles and 49ers played. The Eagles lost. Loser had to wear the opponent's hat. And now Max lost with the hat, bro. You better, hey, look. Our soul picks, we're still good. We still got our souls.
2-0? Yeah.
2-0. We still got to think of a bet for that one. Okay. Whoever loses.
I feel like we might have to add like 2 soul picks. Because I feel like one is just
one's enough, dog. One's enough.
Scared. But let's get into it, bro. Let's start with Thursday Night Football. Can we start with that?
Of course.
I got the Carolina Panthers 2-0 versus the Houston Texans 1-1. Have you seen the Panthers like reality thing they do with the Panther where it's like real?
Yeah, that shit looks crazy, to be honest.
I know, bro. Imagine they had a freaking raider just out there like shivving people. They had like a little bird.
Oh my goodness!
If they had the Niners, it'd be like Torbjorn from Overwatch.
Oh my god!
But okay, look, there's only one injury I put down. Tyrod Taylor, he's out. The Texans have looked good when he's been back there, but he messed up his hamstring against the Browns. What are the storylines for you, bro?
Well, let's see if Dave Culley can pull it off again. I mean, I seen the funniest thing with David Culley, man. He literally accepted or declined a penalty to get more room to punt instead of taking a 3rd and 10 because he said no. Yeah, I don't know, man. The Texans still seem a mess to me, even though they hung in there against Cleveland. But I really like what Sam Darnold's been looking like, bro. I like how they got Christian McCaffrey involved last week.
Mm-hmm. The only reason I was going to cut you off is because you just saw the Darnold stats pop up on the screen. It's very early. It's only 2 weeks. How do you feel about the Darnold trade? 68% completion percentage, 3 TDs, a touchdown. He has career high in yards per attempt, which is 8. Air yards per attempt, 8.2. Passer rating and QBR. He's got career highs. I know it's only been 2 games, and it hasn't been the toughest schedule. But I like what I see from Darnold. I mean, so far, the trade looks like a big hit.
For the first time in his career, Max, I feel like just the eye test, he looks comfortable. I'd never seen that in New York, ever. He never seemed comfortable. Now he looks like he has a groove going. He has comfortability in the offense. And I love what Matt Rule does. I think that defense is just going to keep on getting better. Brian Burns, an absolute problem. Shout out to you. I think you were probably a year early, maybe. He was good last year, but I think this year you can see it, man. He's took that next step. And I love their DBs. They have like 3 fucking good DBs.
I wasn't the biggest J.C. Horn guy before draft, but I never said I thought he was bad. I just liked Farley more. Yeah. And I liked Tyson Campbell more. But J.C. Horn's been good for them. Me and you both love Dante Jackson. Dante Jackson or Johnson?
Yeah.
Jackson.
No, right? Dante Jackson.
From LSU, speedster. He's a good Jeremy Chin fucking freak in the middle of the defense, whatever they need. Derek Brown. They whooped the Saints' ass, man. And that's a good O-line. Look, I'll give you my pick right now, 31-20. Texans might put up some points, but I think the Panthers are – this is like – it's just a bad game for the Texans, man. Panthers
and then to top it all off, to add injury to insult to them, David Mills is starting. We didn't even mention that just because I think the quarterback doesn't really matter, even though Tyrod played kind of well.
First of all, you just said add injury to insult. It's to add insult to injury.
But look, David Mills is gonna start. Were you a big fan of David Mills coming out?
No, you can't trust a guy named after a fucking cereal, bro. Tell me you're with
maybe
me
he can shock the world, bro. You never know.
Yeah,
nah, he's not, dude. I like all what Carolina is doing. It's crazy because they're gonna be 3-0, and the way they're gonna win this game, I'm gonna say 31-10. I think is going to be an absolute shellacking. Shout out to Max, personal thing right there. If you know, you know. But I like the Panthers, man. Texans, it was a good fight. I feel like they had more of a fight with Tyrod.
Yeah, no, 100%. I like how we both picked the Panthers to score 31. I'm in for that.
And looking like everyone else did, the supposed analysts, the experts.
Yeah.
But I'm going with the Panthers, man. Hopefully it's a good game for Thursday night football. We've been getting some good primetime low-key lately.
Oh, definitely. I don't think this will be one of them, but
we'll see. We kind of said that about the Giants and football team. That was a good game.
I mean, that's like a divisional game. They're going to play hard.
Very true. Very true. Well, speaking of football team, one of the first morning games is football team at the Buffalo Bills. Football team 0-2, bro.
No, they're 1-1. They're 1-1.
Oh, they're 1-1.
That was a typo.
Oh, typo. Come on, Max. No typos.
I didn't send you the updated one because I wanted you to look stupid because you're going to make fun of my Niner hat.
But look, both teams are 1-1. Yeah, because Washington won last week.
Yeah.
Bills O-line versus Washington D-line. Very true. Oh, man. Is the D-line kind of underwhelming?
I think it is a little bit. I mean, they still kick ass up front, but they didn't really get to Herbert. They got to Daniel Jones the first half of the game. I think the football team in general is just a little underwhelming, and they've had their problems. The COVID stuff with Rivera, excuse me. Curtis Samuel's out, IR still. Ryan Fitzpatrick, he's out for a while. I know you like Heineke. I like him too, but I feel like it's just kind of capped with him. Like, I know he'll make his spunky little plays. He'll throw up a prayer to Terry McLaurin. He'll come down with it. But I don't think that works against a team like Buffalo. And I wrote here, we always spent time talking about Josh Allen, right? Like, we had the whole week of Josh Allen, he's regressing. Is this true? Can we talk about the defense, bro? Can we please talk about the defense?
For the Bills, right?
Yeah, for the Bills. Yeah, I just feel like it's so like they pitched the shutout against Miami.
I think that game was a little bit
I know Tua got
closer than the
hurt,
score showed.
but I just think I like the way the defense played against Pittsburgh too. They only gave up like 13 points.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to come.
Yeah, AJ and Spinenza, a lot of their D linemen, probably everyone but Ed Oliver, to be honest. Everyone on that defensive line has been playing well.
The one guy who's supposed to be the guy, like Greg Rousseau, is popping off film.
Yeah.
Tremaine Edmonds and Matt Milano just get the job done.
Yeah.
I just like the way they're playing, man. Like, if their defense takes a step, Buffalo's looking scary. And the offense hasn't even clicked yet, which is scary. And I know they're going against a good defense right here. So do you think the Bills are going to take this one?
I think they are. It's just the quarterback for me. I'm waiting for that big Josh Allen game. Like, if you look back at last week, I think Josh Allen only had like 170 passing yards. I mean, that's unheard of for a Bills blowout. Usually last year, when the Bills blew out a team, it was because Josh Allen and the offense scored a massive amount of points.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's kind of going the opposite this year. But you can argue with the Bills defense. I know it's early. I know it's 2 weeks. But Steelers and Dolphins kind of lackluster offenses in a way.
That's definitely true, bro. But I feel like Buffalo's defense last year would give up a lot of points to those type of teams. Like, they've just stepped up. And it starts in the trenches, like you said.
Yeah.
The trenches are where they've been really, like, a lot better this year.
Yeah. And then on the other side with Washington, one thing that I'm not liking either, Antonio Gibson, we see him on the screen. I feel like they need to run the ball more with Antonio Gibson. I know they like that J.D. McKissick kind of thing, and he's probably better out of the backfield, even though it's crazy to say because Antonio Gibson was a receiver at one point in his college career. I just feel like they're not giving him the ball enough.
Well,
Gibson
is up. He's been banged up, had a fumble in week 1. Maybe that's why. I still like Antonio Gibson.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I agree with you 100%. I got the Bills winning 29-17, bro.
Wow. And the matchup to look out for is Stephon Diggs and Trey White. No, sorry. Excuse me. Terry McLaurin. Terry McLaurin and Trey White for the Buffalo Bills. That's a match because Terry McLaurin's been tearing it up lately, bro. But I'm going to roll with the Bills too. I got the Bills winning. I got a come out party for Josh Allen. 35, football team 13. I don't think they're going to score that many points, to be honest.
If the Bills defense has another good showing, I feel like that's going to solidify our thoughts on them.
Yeah, but I mean, another kind of shaky offense, though.
Yeah. No, I agree with you, but it's just like, the Giants gave up 30 points to these fools.
Yeah.
And I know
I know a lot of people, I mentioned it in our preview for football team. I know me and you were both like, I just think they're really good. But their defense is kind of showing like maybe they just did play bad opponents last year. Like, I still think they're good. Their defensive line is still good. But maybe we were, a little bit too high on this defense,
Mm-hmm. But
it is a Jack Del Rio defense, I'll tell you that much.
That is true. But they have good corners, though. But let's see if they can if they have a good performance against the Bills, that would really change my opinion of the whole team. But
exactly, kind of scary for the Bills too.
Yeah,
like 3 straight weeks of just not good offense.
Exactly. And you just gave Josh Allen all that money, but I think that's a bit overreaction. I think their offense will get back on track.
Yeah, same here. Okay, moving on to the Chicago Bears at the Cleveland Browns. An underrated game, man. I'm going to definitely have my eye on this game. Justin Fields, first NFL start, my boy, man. I'm a big fan of Justin Fields. I'm so glad he's getting an opportunity. I am so pumped up for him, man. And I think he's going to – I'm not going to give away my pick, but as you can hear the excitement in my voice, I'm loving the Bears right now because I have faith in Justin Fields. What's your thoughts on this game, Max?
Well, first, I want to just correct what I said. Andy Dalton doesn't have a torn ACL. That's what all the indications were on Sunday. He has a bone bruise on his knee. He's unlikely to play. He'll miss some time. Eddie Goldman's still not there. For the Browns, Jarvis Landry's out. Odell, huge question mark. Baker Mayfield, Kevin Stefanski said he has a sore shoulder, but he'll be fine.
Yeah.
Big question to me is, does Andy Dalton ever touch the field again? I don't think so. I think this is the Justin Fields show the rest of the year. You have the perfect opportunity. You'd be like, hey, Andy, bro, we let you start, and you got hurt. We didn't want to play the rookie, but we have to.
Good old Nagy, though, came out and said, once Dalton is back, he is the starter.
Come on, bro.
You gotta love Nagy.
You think if Justin Fields cooks the Browns, he's gonna start? He gonna bring him back?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I completely agree with you. Like, it should be Fields. Even if he struggles, it should be Fields.
I feel like Nagy's just trying to keep his job. Like, he's not really thinking about what's the best for the team. That's just my personal opinion. It's going to be a tough start. I know the Browns defense hasn't been good this whole year, but the Browns are a good football team, and it's going to come down, can the Bears slow down Chubb and Hunt? Baker's got his top two receivers out potentially, so he's going to be throwing to Donovan Peoples-Jones, Anthony Schwartz, Rashad Higgins. To me, this game's going to be close. I don't know how Fields is going to play. Let's not judge him after coming in like in relief. That's a weird situation. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, most definitely. I'm looking forward to that whole dynamic with Odell Beckham as we see him on the screen. Odell is questionable. I'm hoping he plays because Jarvis Landry is hurt. I feel like that's a big element and big question mark on the Browns team in general of being the difference between good and great. I really do feel like it because it's a big investment that they made. And a lot of people were saying, hey, like maybe it's just the offense that they were running at the time when Odell was healthy and Baker had problems and all this and that. I don't know. Who knows? I don't think Odell missed a step, though. I think he's going to come back in a big way. I just need to see it. I need to see it from the Browns.
What does Odell bring this team that they don't have, in your opinion?
Explosiveness. I think it's explosiveness.
We talked about him on the Giants, and I think he has lost a little bit from the Giants. But I still feel like when he gets the ball, he can score. And you really can't say, like, you could say DeAndre Hopkins. I don't think DeAndre Hopkins is going to score anytime he touches the ball. He's a better receiver than Odell, but I don't think that's his type of game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He, like you said, it's explosive plays in the pass game. They get explosive plays from Chubb and Hunt all the time.
Yeah.
But when the pass game, they need, like Jarvis Landry, he's your guy. He's going to move the chains. He'll get you 10 catches for 85 yards, 95 yards. Odell will get you 4 for 130.
Right.
And if they can bring Odell back and work him in without Jarvis and he gets all those opportunities, that might be a good thing.
Yeah.
That being said, I'll give you my pick, Juan. 24 for the Browns, 18 for the Bears. I'm going with the Brownies.
Wow. I'm going to go with the Bears, man. I think they're going to squeak it out. That Browns defense is not as good on paper as people think. I think they have holes.
I think it's good on paper, but on the field, once it hits the field, you're like, what are they doing?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not as good. It's not as good on paper. Like, they're paper champs. They have a bunch of talent on defense, but I don't feel like it meshes all that well. I still think they have a question mark at the cornerback number 2 position other than Denzel Ward. John Johnson hasn't really had a great 2 weeks. You know, that was a big free agent signing. But I love Justin Fields, man. I think this is going to be his first career start and first career dub. I have faith in the in the Bears, man. And the only thing that scares me with the Bears of them losing this game is a guy like Odell Beckham, because the Bears DBs group, besides Jalen Johnson, there's nobody, bro.
That's
like
rough,
it's no names.
So
like, it's guys I don't even know. What'd you say?
Give me your score.
I'm gonna go Bears 24, Browns 21. That close.
I have it a little bit more spread out, but like I said, it'd be interesting to see how Justin Fields plays. And I mean, obviously that's what we're all looking for, but will he make that rookie-esque mistake that literally almost resulted in the Bears losing?
Yeah. I think the no film on him also There's
true.
little film.
I think last week he was like, "Oh shit, this ain't the preseason." Like they're not going 40 miles per hour; they're going 100, and that was probably good for him.
Yeah. Let's move on to the next game. Baltimore Ravens at the Detroit Lions. The Nitty Lions 0-2, lost on Monday night. No surprise there. Aaron Rodgers got it done.
No, I'm going to say something real quick. Jared Goff has one fucking play a game that just ruins it. Pick 6 before the half against the Niners. That fumble when he had it, I was just like, oh, there it is. They have zero. They had 1% chance. He shit it away.
Yeah.
And he's going to do that against the Ravens, don't you think?
Yeah. Look, at times you love what Goff has been bringing to the table for them. He's probably the most stable thing that they have besides their run game. He's prone to make mistakes at the worst time, like you said, Max. You said it so perfect. I'm rolling with the Ravens, man. I don't see it for the Lions. They're a problem for a little bit. It's not like they're trash like the Jags. I don't think it's that scenario.
They got a good couple quarters in them, and then it's just like, oh shit.
Yeah, shit falls apart really fast. And the Ravens are coming off of that great win. Maybe it's a trap game, but I don't see it. I think they're really well coached. I don't see anything on the defense to stop Lamar in that offense.
A little too early for a trap game for the Ravens because they're 1-1. They're kind of. It's not like they're just like 7-1 just coming off. If they did this game in week 8, I'd be like, I think Detroit maybe has a shot because these fools you blow that emotional load. I think it happened. Remember when the Texans beat the Patriots a couple years ago, Sunday Night Football?
Yeah.
And then the next week, Broncos spanked them 45-10.
Yeah.
So, but I think it's too early in the season. I'm with you. I'm going Ravens too. What was your? Yeah. I'm going Ravens 33-14.
33-14. I'm gonna go Ravens 28, Lions 17. Okay, let's see what game is next here.
Ooh, I like this game, man.
Colts and Titans. We got a divisional matchup. Man, it's all or nothing for the Colts, man. They're 0-2, no wins.
Must win.
Yeah, it's a must win. And
I agree.
This is gonna say a lot about the Colts, man. Maybe maybe this turns their season around with a loss. Hear me out here. Maybe they press the panic button and they make a trade for a guy like Deshaun Watson or I don't know, like a Minshew. Who knows? Just another guy to save the season. We'll see, man. This game is huge. The season's on the line, like you said, bro.
And I feel bad for the Colts because they've just had really bad Seahawks week 1, Rams week 2. They were in position.
Both in it.
Yeah, they were in it. Carson Wentz hasn't been bad, but my guy has sprained ankles.
Ankles.
Plural. And Braden Smith, the right tackle's out. They have a foot issue. No idea. I've looked it up. I mean, you got to have a big performance from defense. They got to do something. They got to make a play. I don't trust Jacob Eason at all. If Wentz is playing this game, I think the Colts have a good chance to win this game. But with Eason, I'm scared. Derrick Henry just coming off the dominance in Seattle. Look, for me, Colts defense is you got some players you gotta make it happen this week.
You gotta put the team on your back. You have to stop Derrick Henry, create some turnovers, create some points. Give Jacob Eason some, good field position. You cannot make it harder on him. If the Colts' best case scenario, run the ball with Jonathan Taylor, play great defense, and win the game like that. Like make it as easy as possible for Jacob Eason.
Don't
have a couple big plays on play action.
Yeah, don't let Jacob Eason fuck up the game like he did last. I mean, not that he effed it up, but when he got in there, it was over. Like he just threw a pick. And
you were saying on our recap, you're not sold on the Titans. Like you felt like Derrick Henry just had that big game. He's gonna do Derrick Henry type things, but they still got glaring problems on their defense, especially in the backfield with the DBs not playing Caleb Farley that much. They're struggling in coverage. Are you feeling the same way about this week?
I think so. I mean, they're going to load up again. They got to stop Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor is if they stop him, they're probably going to win this game. It's just when you see guys run wide open and it's like a broken coverage, and that's never a good sign. You know, the good thing is it's only week 2. I might have been overreacting, but like Seattle, what was it, week 6, and that shit was still happening last year?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I want to see them clean it up. And on the Colts side, that, like you said, it's a must-win game, man. Like, I don't think this is an indication of how good of a coach Frank Wright is. I think he's a good coach.
No.
I think they've just had bad luck, tough schedules. And it's just, man, I feel bad for the Colts, dude. I like the Colts. I want them to do good, but they just kind of run into a wood chipper right now.
The good thing about them is that their division's not good. The Jags are 0-2. The Texans are 1-1. So if they win this game, like, they're right back in it, man. And to be honest, now that I'm looking at it, they're not out of it if they're 0-3 in their division.
There's an extra game too. You have one more game, but I don't like when a team starts 0-3 because I feel like that's a slippery slope. Like, it takes kind of a special team to come back from 0-3.
And I know these numbers are from the 16-game season, obviously, but in a 16-game season, I think it was in the percentages of 80% of teams that went 0-2 didn't make the playoffs. Not a good sign. I can only imagine with 0-3.
Yeah.
You know?
So who are you going with this week, bro?
I'm going with the Titans. I like what the Titans bring. Julio Jones, AJ Brown, Derrick Henry. I don't have faith in Jacob Eason to win this game, man. And with him not being able to throw the ball downfield, I think it's going to work for Tennessee's strengths. Like, just stack that box, stop Jonathan Taylor. That's it. Like, don't worry about it. Dare them to throw. That's what I would do. I would absolutely dare them to throw and just score points. And I do think they're able to score points on that Colts defense, even though the Colts D is pretty good. I got Titans winning 28, Colts 10. I don't have the Colts scoring much, bro.
I had the Colts losing. I have the Titans too, 13-28.
13-28. Yeah.
I mean, I would say this though. You can't underestimate a desperate football team.
True.
You really can't. And
Frank Wright's going to have them ready, possibly, you know.
I think so too. I don't think the Colts, it's a coaching or a talent thing. It's just bad luck. And it's like they lost to 2 teams that are going to make the playoffs in most people's minds. And one team's a Super Bowl contender.
The experts do not like the Colts this week.
I mean, we're the experts, so yeah, we don't. I mean, what am I going to say?
Next game, the San Diego. Oh, almost did it.
Well, come on, dog.
The Los Angeles fan baseless Chargers at the Kansas City Chiefs. AFC West showdown. A lot of division games this week. Some of the storylines that my good co-host wrote for this game. Herbert and Mahomes, great QB matchup. Chargers self-harm?
Yeah. How many times can the Chargers shoot themselves in the foot this game?
Can the Chiefs stop a nosebleed? And Chiefs O-line versus Staley and Bosa, man. I just watched a great video on Brandon Staley's defense. Really made me understand it. I'm going to show you after the pod. But I'm forgetting the YouTuber's name, man. Forgive me. But it's a great video. And I'm probably going to put it in the description. Anyone who's listening and wants to check it out. If you like film breakdown and the kind of defense that Brandon Staley is running, I would suggest you watch it. But, Max, thoughts on this game?
Man, I want to pick the Chargers, but I picked them both weeks. I was feeling real good, and then it's like a Herbert throws a bad pass in the end zone. They miss a fucking field goal. They get a stupid penalty. I think the Chargers are good, man, but the Raiders are just pacing this division. Shockingly, Raiders got pressure on this division, man. You go 1-2, it's kind of like, shit, can we catch up?
Yeah.
Can we catch up? And look, I got faith in the Chargers defense getting more stops than the Chiefs defense, but the Chargers do stupid shit, bro. Like, that's the problem, man. It's like the kicking game, just penalties. Jared Cook's like getting a taunting penalty and he didn't even score a touchdown.
Yeah. And the Chiefs are coming off a loss that I know everyone in that locker room, everyone in that organization thinks they should have won. They should be 2-0 right now. And that brings me to the score. I think the Chiefs are going to win, man. I think the Chiefs are going to win a shootout. 35-31.
Man, I don't have this game picked.
Really?
I'm not
to the last segment.
The Chargers right now. I'm going to go Chargers 32, Chiefs 30.
What?
I'm giving you room to catch me. This is for you, bro.
God. Oh my goodness. That's ballsy, man. That's ballsy. So you're just telling me that the Chiefs are going to drop 2 straight. This is Patrick Mahomes, a guy who before last week hasn't lost in September.
I mean, what lightning can't strike twice?
I don't
think the Chargers so. Lightning?
I don't.
It's a lightning. It bolt up.
Has he lost back-to-back games in his career? I'm guessing not.
No, I don't think so.
I don't see it, man. Look, bro, where's this game? Is it in SoFi? Is it in SoFi?
Matter?
Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, it's in Kansas City.
Yeah.
That's ballsy, man.
I'm not betting my soul on this game. I'm just telling you that. but let's go on to the next one. Don't hate.
Oh man, that's ballsy, man. That's gonna be a great game. That's gonna be a great game to watch.
I hope so.
Yeah. Saints at New England. Man, Saints looked bad last week, Max.
They had COVID. They had
COVID but they just look bad, man.
Yeah, I feel you. I agree with you, but it's just so. Do you think that's more indicative of how the Saints really look, or do you think that's just a COVID issue?
I don't know, man. It kind of like their defense didn't look good, and I know it's because Lattimore was out. You know, he's a big part of their defense, but I like New England's just philosophy right now of winning games. Like they're assholes to play. They're not going to put up a lot of points.
They should be 2-0.
Yeah, they should be 2-0. They run the ball and play great defense and fucking really good special teams. Like Bill Belichick's fucking wet dream.
Do you think which Jameis is showing up? Like week 1 Jameis or week 2 Jameis?
Did you think week 2 Jameis looked as bad as his stats did? I didn't think so.
No, not as bad as the stats. I thought the Saints O-line looked awful. They were getting their ass whooped up and down the field.
Yeah.
But I feel like we know this is the most complex team in football, the Patriots. They can do a bit of everything.
Yeah.
This is not the matchup for Jameis. I want to see this early in the season coming off of what just happened. And the Saints are kind of riddled with injuries. Davenport just got put on the IR. Michael Thomas still on the IR. Lattimore, CJ Gardner-Johnson might be out. And on the Patriots side, all they got is your boy Trent Brown dealing with a calf thing.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be a good game, but I got to take the Patriots, bro, 27-23. In Foxborough, Jameis I can't trust him yet, bro. Like, I want to trust him, but I just can't. I really just can't. I can't do it, bro. I've been burnt too many times by Mr. Pick Six, Squints, whatever you want to call him.
Oh, man, this one is tough. I'm going to roll with the Patriots also. I don't think there's going to be a lot of points scored in this game. And it's going to come down to who can get that turnover first on defense. And I think it's going to be New England. And I'm going to go with the Patriots 26, Saints 19. Weird ass score, I know, but maybe they'll get to 19 somehow.
What was that Steelers game? It was like the first game of the year. I think it was the Chargers. It was like 11-10.
Yeah.
12-11. Maybe it'd be like that.
The Saints injuries are just piling up. Like they still don't got Michael Thomas, Davenport, Alexander.
Just repeat me. That's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't say it.
It's all bad, bro. Of course, did you mention Trent Brown?
Yeah. Motherfucker. I show up to work, dumbass. Come on.
Let
Get to the next game.
Next game. Atlanta Falcons 0-2 against the 0-2 New York Giants. Jeez.
Dude,
someone got to win this game.
I feel like this is the Super Bowl for the Falcons. Like, I might pick them. I don't even have the score written down. AJ Terrell might not play with a concussion. Shane Lemieux is the guard for the Giants on a IR. Evan Ingram questionable. Juan will repeat the injuries at the end of this because he doesn't listen to whenever I talk.
I'm listening.
What's the hot seat on Daniel Jones if they lose this game?
Man, not that high.
Like,
I think they're sold on just dying with Daniel Jones.
First of all, I don't think he's necessarily the big problem. Week 1 he was bad. Week 2 he wasn't that bad. They can't block. They can't run the ball. I don't like the offense. And is there anything really to like about the Falcons? Like, I don't know.
Cordell Patterson,
running back, 84 still.
See Flash P, man. Yeah, the Falcons, they didn't look good either. They've looked bad these last 2 weeks. I don't know. Matt Ryan's weird. He turns it on at the last second and he makes his stats look better than they are, and the game look a little bit better. But this man threw 2 pick sixes last week to Mike Edwards.
They were bad at ball. One of them was a bad at ball, bro.
Yeah,
like, what can he do? He's getting destroyed out there. He got Kyle Pitts and Calvin Ridley.
This one's tough to pick, man, because honestly, both teams can win it. It's like.
So you're saying you won't be betting your soul?
No, most definitely not. Who do you got, Max?
Go ahead, dude. I want to hear.
You want me to pick first?
Talk me into picking somebody, bro.
All right, let me repeat the injuries because I didn't listen. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Shut up.
I'm gonna go with the veteran quarterback. I'm gonna go with Matt Ryan and the Falcons. I don't trust the Giants, man. They're just not that good to me. They really aren't. Their defense doesn't look all that well. James Bradbury, man, I don't know what happened. Adoree Jackson doesn't look that good. Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm going to roll with the Falcons. 20, let's go 26 Falcons. How many points are the Giants going to score? We'll say the Giants 21. Give some Giants some love. It's not like they're gonna not going to score points. Daniel Jones will probably have an 80-yard fucking run.
I got the Giants winning 21-20, bro. I can't. I don't know, man. I don't want to pick. I wouldn't bet this game if I had money on it. This game is that fucking bad.
Yeah. I believe you, bro. Man. Is this the potential of being the teabag team of the week at the end of it?
Oh, the Falcons one?
Just a loser.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. No, actually, no. If the Jaguars lose again. But we'll get there in a second.
Yeah, most definitely.
But what's the next game, bro?
Next game is Cincinnati Bengals at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, who lost to my Raiders last week. They're 1-1. Shut up. Bengals 1-1 also. Bagels. Burrow versus the Steelers defense. Let's see what you got on this injury report so far. Yeah, because Devin Bush and Joe Hayden didn't play last week. Mm-hmm. So I'm curious to see if they play this week.
TJ Watt had a groin chance to play. Big Ben with the pec. And Deontay Johnson gets hurt the last freaking play.
Man. Yeah, that's tough to swallow. That's a tough pill to swallow. TJ Watt, though, man, even though it's a groin, those are one of those injuries, man, that it's just lingering. Even though, like, he feels good right now, he's probably not going to feel good within, like, the first 3 plays.
He can warm up and take a misstep, and it's over. You know? Look, I think I'm gonna get right into it, bro, if you don't mind. I'm going with the Bengals, 24-20. I think Pittsburgh's too banged up. If TJ Watt doesn't play, I'm going to feel great about my pick. Big Ben, he's kind of been bad. I would say bad. The Raiders defense got after him. They hit him. I think Max Crosby delivered the shot that effed up his pec.
Yeah.
And as you show Henry Ruggs, that's not the touchdown, is it? No.
No.
I just think as long as Joe Burrow doesn't throw 3 picks, I like their chances, man. But I'm going Bengals, dude. I'm not going sugarcoat Steelers. I'd be afraid, man. Just the injuries are piling up. And what are you going to run the ball? They're not going to run the ball.
Yeah, their
the
run
Bengals
game
are
doesn't.
Big on defense.
Yeah,
they're big. They got a big front and shit.
I didn't like what I seen from the Bengals last week, to be honest, against the Bears. But the Steelers are just they don't look good themselves. Their offensive line is concerning to me. Like you just said it right now. They can't run the ball. You get Najee Harris, you're expecting this big run game, and you just don't see it. And Big Ben looks a shell of himself at times, man. It's just he's not that same guy. I don't know what they're gonna do, but do you think Haskins is a better option than Big Ben at this point?
No.
You don't think so?
I can't trust Night Train Dwayne.
Well, let's have some fun with this. Big Ben throws 4 interceptions. Is Haskins the starter next week?
No, you can't. You can't do that to Big Ben, bro. If they do that, they're gonna do the Peyton Manning, be like, "Oh, he's messed up." You know what I'm saying? Like they'll lie.
Yeah.
Like you just can't do that to a Hall of Famer.
I like what Haskins brought in the preseason, man. I know it's preseason.
I think he's better than Rudolph, no doubt.
Yeah, and I think Rudolph is the second stringer anyway. Yeah. East Coast just brought it to my attention. Haskins is not even the second string. Yeah, so it'll be Rudolph if anything. But I'm gonna roll with the Bengals too, Max. I don't like.
I just saw the comments. First of all, fuck this guy.
Oh, that's our first troll, bro. It's lovely. You gotta love it. We love it. We have trolls now. It's better than no trolls.
I don't know.
But I'm gonna go with the Steelers, man. The Bengals. Sorry, the Bengals 26. The Steelers.
Then what
13.
the fuck you giving me shit for picking the Bengals? You're like, oh really? You picked them too.
Yeah, but the way you said it though, Max, it's all about your delivery. It's all about the delivery.
The Bengals winning, bro.
With your Niner hat on. With your Niner hat on.
We almost done.
Almost, bro. Almost there, Max. Arizona at Jacksonville. Let's make this one quick. I'm not even going to bring up highlights. I got the Cardinals, bro.
Give me the score.
31 Jacksonville. I'm sorry, ECG. I'm just realizing he is a Jaguar fan, Deontay. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. I'm not going.
You guys got Trevor. That's what you're complaining. You're tanking for DJ.
Hey, I don't think Trevor's the problem because I know he's a big Trevor Lawrence is probably gonna be a bust kind of guy. He's on there on that boat by himself. He's gonna stick with it. I think it's Urban Meyers, bro. He's just not good. I got Cardinals winning 34, Jaguars 10. And this,
I got the Cardinals winning 35, Jaguars 12.
Wow. And this brings me to my sole pick of the week. This is my sole pick. This is my lock. I'm going with the Cardinals.
Do I not own half the show?
But that's you though, bro. You stressing out about it. You ain't about this. I'll put my soul on the line before, dog.
You've been wrong before. You don't even have
That's all right.
Shit.
That's all right.
Layaway.
Is this your soul pick too? Or are you gonna roll with another team?
I gotta go different, bro.
Okay. Well, I'm going with the Cardinals, all right. Yeah, see, I told you, ECG. Fucking Trevor is not good.
He's not. I mean, you stop. Come on. Don't be an Eagles fan. Urban Meyer's the problem. Don't blame.
I give him credit though. He's been on that ship though. He's been on that ship.
I know he has. I'm just saying, man. Hey, Urban, let's get Urban out there. That boy's trying to sign Tim Tebow. Fuck him. Take us to the afternoon slate of games, Juan. Come on.
Afternoon. New York Jets at the Denver Broncos. I hate how the Broncos got this cupcake schedule, bro. I hate it. They played the damn Jaguars, Giants, Jets. What the fuck, bro?
And this one's in Denver too. This is like classic. Like you don't got to bring up highlights for this one, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, Bradley Chubb's out. He has an ankle thing. He'll be out a while, but like I'm not sold on Zach Wilson being a bust.
No.
I just don't think he's got the system around him. Elijah Vera Tucker looked good last week, but when you go to Denver, it's your first time. The altitude it gets to you. I got Broncos 28, Jets 7. I'm not saying Wilson's a bust. This is not an indication of him.
It's a tough year, bro. Yeah. It's more the environment, man. We'll see what I know. It's early with Saleh, but I just don't like the environment he's in. He has really no talent around him. I got the Broncos winning too with a couple of defensive touchdowns, probably. Broncos 20. We'll say Broncos 28, Jets 13. We'll go there. All right. Next slate.
This game. Let's go.
All right. The Dolphins. Big Tuna. All right. Against the
Dolphins on a tuna.
Against the Las Vegas Raiders, the 2-0 Las Vegas Raiders. Tua. No Tua. The man, me and Max kind of predicted it on the show last week. He's careless, bro. He's careless with his body. He gets hit a lot. What happened? Broken ribs, careless with his body. He's out for the game. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing for the Raiders. All I know is that this game is going to be two things, Max. Number one, defensive line of the Raiders against the offensive line of the Dolphins. The defensive line for the Raiders have been playing amazing these last 2 weeks. You have to get to the quarterback. With this bad of an offensive line, you have to do it. Number two, Raiders have been facing a lot of zone defenses, particularly in that Steelers game. Dolphins are not. I think they're going to play man-to-man defense. You know Waller's going to win his matchup, and they're probably going to double him. But is Henry Ruggs and Brian Edwards going to win their matchups against a guy like Xavier Howard and Byron Jones? Those are the two keys.
How's Jacobs' health looking?
Don't know. It's questionable. It's up in the air, bro.
He got turf toe. I know he didn't play last week.
And the ankle.
And the ankle. I don't really like how Gruden. I mean, I like how the Raiders have played, no doubt. But they're like passing ratios like 2-1. I kind of want to see them run the ball more.
Yeah.
This might be the week to get that run game going. It's going to be a tough sledding. I mean, obviously Gruden can design some shit. Like I said last show, Raiders, if you want me to take you seriously, you win games like this.
Yeah.
You don't. You know what? They can lose this game as long as they don't have their Falcons. We get blown out and we get like shrunken up in a little shell.
Yeah, I disagree though. I think they need to win this game no matter what, barring a crazy injury by the quarterback of Carr. I don't feel like there's no excuse. You have to win this game. It's at home. I don't think the Dolphins are that good of a team. Their offense is anemic. Like it's bad.
Don't let the defense get points. Don't let the defense take
exactly
this game. Yeah,
exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Like Ruggs, I know he had a great week, and Brian Edwards has been picking his spots, but you have to win your matchup. You have to beat man-to-man coverage. These guys can get sticky really quick, and you know they're gonna have a game plan for Waller. I'll be shocked if they single coverage Waller and let Waller eat, because we're gonna win this game if they do that.
No doubt. I got the Raiders, though, 28-14. I just don't think the Dolphins can score at all on offense. And this Raiders defense has looked a lot better than in years past. I actually think they can make some plays.
Yeah. I got 31-21 Raiders.
Well, you're actually picking your team this week. What a guy.
Shut up. Don't mention that. It's a new week. It's a new week, Max.
Can I take the lead on this one?
Yeah, go ahead.
This has to be, other than your team who you like, this is the best game of the week in my book.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers coming to LA 2-0 to play the 2-0 Los Angeles Rams.
Yeah. I think these are the two best teams in the league.
I think so too. Right now, the way they're playing, let me rephrase. They're the two best teams in the NFC. The Chiefs are in their class.
Yeah.
But these are the two most complete teams. NFC, is this an NFC Championship preview? Do you have how do you think the Bucs defense is going to be? They haven't looked Bucks defense-ish. They've been giving up points to people. Yeah, they kind of flipped the switch against the Falcons. We all kind of expected that. But Cowboys, I know they're a talented offense, but this is a team that held Mahomes in check in the Super Bowl, who got after it, and I haven't seen that. And on the other side, Sean McVay wants revenge against Tom Brady.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
And the good thing is there's not a lot of injuries going on in this game, so there's nothing really to talk about on that end. I'm interested to see who you think won.
Well, Brady's been on a mission, man. I think he leads the league in touchdowns. Mike Evans got into a rhythm last week, scored a couple. I don't know, man. This one's tough. I think it's going to come down to whoever has the ball last, to be honest, because I think both defenses, in a way, are kind of shaky. You know, Bucks are a little bit more shaky than the Rams, but I think the Rams have had their moments when they get scored on, you know, even like in the Bears game, like there was times when David Montgomery and the Bears were just driving down the field, you know, simply.
Yeah. I forgot to mention, I'm sorry to cut you off. Antonio Brown is out due to COVID.
Yeah. And that's big because he's been playing really good for them.
They're playing out of his mind.
Yeah. Really, really good. Oh, man. It's going to be this is this Stafford's second biggest game of his career besides his playoff game that he had?
It is. I think so. I think this could be a coming out party for Stafford. And I think Stafford right now, he's an elite quarterback. He'll never get the credit he deserves. He can sling the rock. He's looked amazing in their 2 games. I'm going to go with the Rams 35-28, bro.
Wow.
It's not an easy game to pick.
Yeah. I'm going to go with the Bucks. I'm going to go with Brady. It's going to be a close one. 31-34 Bucks. I feel like that's going to be the difference this week with our picks. Is going to be that game. Why isn't that game on Sunday night?
They really wanted to see Green Bay play the Niners.
Well, before we get there, we got one more afternoon game. Seattle versus Minnesota. Minnesota, heartbreaker last week, dude. Seahawks lost to the Titans last week. Thoughts on this game, Max?
Will Seattle play with their food long enough for the Vikings to steal a game? Look, this game I think could be the final nail in the Zimmer coffin.
Really?
And Isaiah, shut up! Don't say that. I'm trying to conduct business. I think for the Vikings, this is a must-win game. I think for Zimmer, this is it. Like, this is it, bro. If you guys don't win this game, it's going to be tough. I think it'll be close. Vikings are desperate. They got Anthony Davis Cook on the squad. Seahawks defense is kind of whatever. I still got the Seahawks winning 24-23.
Wow, that's a close one.
I think they're desperate, bro, but I think like Russ is going to get it done, bro.
Yeah.
Like Russ going to cook.
Yeah. Man. And that means the Vikings are 0-3. As I'm rolling with the Seahawks too. I got the Seahawks winning. Man, a lot of 30-point games for me, I feel like. I'm going to go with Seahawks 35, Vikings 17.
I mean, the Seahawks need to get back on track because they shit the bed last week.
Yeah.
And you can't afford to shit the bed when you should win games in that division specifically.
And isn't Dalvin Cook questionable?
He is questionable. I mean, he's been Anthony Davis, dog. Come on.
Yeah, true. Okay, so that's it for the afternoon games. Let's move on to the primetime games with Sunday night and Monday night football. Sunday night football, Green Bay Packers at the San Francisco 49ers. 49ers finally
looks great.
Yeah, finally got a legit opponent. I think the Eagles were a little bit high on the Eagles for week 1.
Hey. Chill out. Shut up.
Oh, man. I mean, it's true, though.
No, you're right. I just let me have my fantasies.
The Packers won last week on Monday night. Didn't really change my mind about the Packers. What about you?
It was nice to see that Aaron Rodgers can still throw the ball well, right. But I'm kind of need to see them beat a team that's good. Like, this has been the problem with the Packers. They feast on the weak. They play a 49ers team who's, again, ravaged by injury. They have no running backs. Emmanuel Mosley's banged up. Dre Greenlaw's banged up. So Darius Smith's not playing, but what's that matter? Like, I feel like the Packers O-line is going to get bullied in this game, but I think it's going to be a shootout because Rodgers is going to make like magic, and can Jimmy G keep up? I still have that NFC Championship game where the Niners are still running the ball all over them. Like,
that's what scares me.
I'm just afraid that they're gonna scheme him to death. And I know it's Joe Barry, but have you liked the Packers defense? I haven't, not at all. And there's nothing about it I've liked.
Yeah. It scares me, man, because it doesn't, like you said, it doesn't matter who's at running back for the Niners. They're gonna run the ball, and the only chance the Packers got, Jimmy G has to play bad, straight up. I think Jimmy has to throw away the game. But Kyle Shanahan refuses to let that happen. He's a great game manager. He knows how to call a game, and just notorious for beating the shit out of the Niners. The Packers. I didn't like what I seen from the Packers. I didn't see anything different, anything like special. I think they just feasted on the weak, like you said. I'm gonna roll with the 49ers, man. I hate to say it, man, because they're good. They're good. If they lose this game, is it concerning for the 49ers?
I think it just depends how they lose it.
Maybe it depends on how they win it too. Maybe they get like another ugly win, because you can argue both wins were ugly.
Oh, no doubt. They were ugly. There's no doubt about that. I want the Packers. I'm actually going to go with the Packers 38-35. And Isaiah brings up a good question if you want to click on it. Rodgers looked rusty in week 1. And I feel like you're correct. He is getting some of those reps back. Like last week, he basically was like a preseason game playing against the Lions. But still, there were times I felt like he ran himself into sacks. And I feel like Green Bay's offense is too predicated on the run game. It's not like they're creative or something. You know what I'm saying? It's just like they do the same shit they've been doing. Excuse me. Matt LaFleur is a good coach, but it's not like I see the scheme and I'm like blown away. It's like, oh, look how open those guys are. It seems like they're always covered. And Rodgers throws it in.
The thing that gets me with the Packers, especially against the 49ers, is that their run scheme is the same thing as the Packers. They run the zone scheme.
Yeah.
You would think that their defense will be a little bit better at stopping it.
But Kyle Shanahan's the master, and like Matt LaFleur is he's like I'm learning. I'm a turtle, but I'm not Master Splinter. What was your score of the game?
I'm gonna go with the Niners. 24, Packers 21. Go right there.
And then
probably be a little bit more high score.
One game. The best for last. We saved the best for last. The Monday Night Football game. Philadelphia, Philly.
Philly, dilly.
1-1 and 1-1. We still tied for the division lead right now. We looking good. The Eagles have been hit by the injury bug. Brandon Graham, Achilles. I think we can kind of call that a career. I don't want it to be. Brandon Brooks, pectoral. He's out. And for the Cowboys, Amari Cooper, Jerry Jones says he doesn't know if he'll play. DeMarcus Lawrence's foot. Leo Collins is still suspended. And Michael Gallup's still on IR with a calf. Talk me into the Eagles, Juan. Are you going to talk me into the Cowboys?
Fly, Eagles, fly. Oh, man. I want to pick y'all. I really do.
Just pick us, bro. I picked us. I'm going to take 21-18. Right there. I already said it. I was going to fake like I wasn't going to believe. I'm not like you. I'll die with my team. I'm picking the Eagles every week. That they're probably playing someone who's shitty like they are.
Amari Cooper being out will be really huge for you guys if he doesn't play.
He won't show up. It's a big game.
He'll show up. You guys got shitty corners, so.
No, he don't like to show up. Jalen Mills locked him up. Come on, what are you talking about? He a bum. He a bottom feeder. He the Packers of receivers, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
And another thing about the Eagles and the Cowboys, I don't think you guys match up very well with them. I don't. I think they match you guys in the trenches with the Cowboys offensive line against the Eagles defensive line.
Especially a banged up I mean, they're both banged up in the trenches, both squads.
But you know what? Something we didn't talk about in our recap that I want to bring up. Micah Parsons, edge.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I'm a little worried about Micah Parsons. Can we put him back at middle linebacker and let Jalen Smith play the edge? Micah Parsons, man, he was a dog.
Yeah,
he had like
dude.
8 pressures on Herbert.
That's such a unique player. I always give the Cowboys shit for not using their players correctly or not knowing their identity. Shout out to Dan Quinn. I'm putting Micah Parsons at edge. I think it was a great idea. I give props when you got to get him.
I don't want to give him props because I hate that he's good at it, but he was phenomenal against the Chargers.
He was. He got so many pressures. It was good. And maybe the Cowboys found a little bit of a recipe with the whole Tony Pollard Zeke thing. I love Zeke in a 2-back committee in that situation, don't you? Rather than him being the lead dog.
I need Zeke to play a lot more than he's been playing. I don't need Tony Pollard to touch you need to feed Zeke, give him the ball. Anytime Tony Pollard's in, I don't like it because he's better than Zeke.
No.
Like, I don't want you're correct. They have found a balance, but I don't want them to, bro. Like, I want Zeke to play more. I want Zeke to do that when he gets his little 3-yard gains. He gets 20 rushes for 70 yards. I don't need the game breaker that's Tony Pollard, bro.
Yeah. And Isaiah mentioning that they got Greg the Leg.
Greg's their line kicker. Dog. He gets one onside kick. And before, I know that's our last game. Who you went with the Cowboys?
I'm going to go with the Cowboys.
You a hater, bro.
You going with Philly?
I'm 21-18. I already said it. You don't listen.
Wow, 21-18. That's a weird score. I'm sorry, man. I don't see the Cowboys not scoring a lot of points. I got the Cowboys 31, Eagles 26. That's what I'm going to roll with.
All right.
Only one Eagle. Look, Wolf. Shout out to Wolf, bro. He picked them.
I picked him too. But look, I got to give you my sole pick of the week. I'm not confident in this one at all. I'm going because I can't pick the same game as you.
Man. Sole pick of the week. Who is it?
Who'd you pick? The Ravens, right?
No, I picked the Cardinals.
Oh, thank God. I'll go Ravens over Detroit. Ooh, thank God.
I like it, man. Hey, man, watch out for the Lions, though. You don't want to be down in that in the soul picks, Max. I'm just telling you, dog. Maybe I'll get a fan interaction and see if we can vote on something. Who knows, bro? I don't know. It's gonna be worse than that Niner hat you got on.
Dog, there's nothing worse than this hell I'm in. This hat is stupid.
Any other thoughts, Max, on week 3, just in general? Anything you want to bring up?
I honestly, I'm really looking forward to that Rams game, man. That's going to be a game that really kind of shows me who the power in the NFC is.
Yeah. How you been doing in fantasy, man? I haven't even checked in our league. 0-2?
0-2. Cooper Kupp got me, and then Alvin Kamara got me week 2. 5 points.
Oh, my gosh.
My daily I want money though on the daily though on DraftKings.
We gotta start doing that. You've been slacking.
I'm doing it, motherfucker. You don't respond.
What you mean? You didn't hit me up.
All right, I'll hit you up after the show. Now we'll make one. Yo, hook ass.
Oh man, and look, we're at a big disadvantage picking these games, guys. Because we pick them on Wednesday, low key, because there's a lot of shit that could happen until Saturday with a lot of these games, but. We appreciate you guys rocking with us, man. If you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button.
That shit.
Smash it.
The way the Raiders defensive lines and smashing the offensive lines week 1 through 2.
Yes, sir. Raiders. We 2-0, dog. I'm just happy. It's great to be alive right now, man.
Yeah, honestly, you guys don't want to see one when the Raiders. You little fucking crybaby bitch when they lose.
You ain't lying, but who's the one wearing the Niner hat, though?
Bro, I got the Raiders lost, bro. I don't even want to live.
Who's the one with the fucking Niners hat on, though?
This shit 2 years ago during the Super Bowl run. Joke's on you guys. Bang, bang, Niner gang.
Man.
Wrap this shit up, man. I'm hungry. I want to go pick up food. I need to stress eat. Let's go.
All right, man. Well, good luck on all your guys' pick, whoever you guys pick, whatever fantasy. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. We out. Peace.